And then it shall be free.
What's up, everybody? It's Young Cure, and welcome to the Metal Gear Solid 5 Countdown Retrospective. With only 30 days left prior to the game's release, I decided to start this mini-series in which each day, as we count down to the release of Phantom Pain, I will post a video talking about various aspects of its development cycle and the memories that came along with them. So basically, it's kind of like a walk down memory lane. Today's video will focus on the very first hint of MGS5's existence, at least from what I recall, and that was the announcement of the Fox engine. A few days prior to E3 2011, on June 2nd, 2015, website Game Trailers released a little teaser video showing one of their journalists visiting Kojima Productions to get any kind of hint regarding Hideo Kojima's next project, and here's what they showed off.
Hideo, we've seen a lot of games here that you're involved in some respect. Producing on the Rising, the HD collections, all of that. But what about the next proper Hideo Kojima game? Can you tell us something about it? You must be working on something, creating something new.
Of course, I'm actually working on it right now. We're still in the planning phase. We're experimenting with some of the ideas we have, as well as researching, conducting interviews. From there, we take the necessary info we need and move forward. So when it comes to the title, the game system, or any kind of visuals, there's nothing I can really show you at this time.
But you gotta give us something. You gotta, the E3 promises, Hideo, everything. This right here in the back of us, there's something right here. What is this? You gotta give us something.
Oh man, you saw it? Okay, I can't say much about the title we're working on, but I can talk about this engine we're developing, the engine for my new game. It's displayed on the screen behind you. How about I talk a little about that? Well, this engine we call the Fox engine. It's a Kojima Productions original engine. Up until now, we have been developing games exclusively for specific platforms, but in the future we look to go more global, and we are paving the road to go multi-platform for future titles. Of course, the dev tools are included, so hopefully we can push out great games with shorter development time. Currently it looks like this. We started to create this engine shortly after we finished up MGS4 and continued to develop it alongside Peace Walker. We've made it this far, and now it's time to utilize this tool for my upcoming unannounced game, and of course brush it up while we use it. And in the future I hope to make this engine the best in the world. Our engine, Kojima Productions engine, this is the Fox engine. It's multi-platform, Mark, but let's go with this one.
So this is a game though, right?
Right. This is a game. Our designers and artists are using the engine and its tools to work in assets at the time, experimenting here and there, but it's not necessarily for my next game. They're just placing items in the stage for purpose of research.
Well, so when do you think you'll be showing us more about this? What more can you tell us about it?
Well, I really can't say much about when, but my next game, my next project to utilize this new engine will be a multi-platform game and will be transferring enabled for a global audience.
You've gotta love just how many hints this video has about Phantom Pain. The location here is clearly an early version of Phantom Pain's Africa, and familiar assets include D-Horse, one of the African child soldiers, this wooden watchtower, which is featured commonly in Phantom Pain's African locale, as well as Ground Zeroes. And the tech demo even shows a Rhodesian Ridgeback, the centerpiece of Diamond Dog's emblem. The video also revealed that Kojima's next game would be going multi-platform, which is exactly what he did for Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain. Looking back at this video, it further dawned on me just what a massive project Metal Gear Solid 5 truly is. Kojima stated in the video that the development on the Fox engine began soon after they finished Metal Gear Solid 4, so sometime in 2008. Development on the engine continued through Peace Walker. And now here we are, 2015, and Metal Gear Solid 5 is pretty much complete. You can almost say that Phantom Pain's development cycle was around 7 years, 2008 to 2015. At the time in which this game trailer's video was released, which was 2011, Kojima stated that they were on the planning stages of their next project, experimenting with ideas, researching, and conducting interviews. So it looks like around 3 years were spent dedicated to the Fox engine alone before Kojima decided to kick development of his next big Metal Gear game into full gear, no pun intended. Not gonna lie, Kojima did a pretty good job hiding that his upcoming project was Metal Gear Solid 5. While a lot of people assumed his next game had to be a Metal Gear game, footage of an African kid running around a lush jungle alongside a horse and a dog, all very uncharacteristic of Metal Gear, did throw some people off enough to make them think that Kojima might be developing a new series. But as we would find out years later, what Kojima showed off that day were hints of Phantom Pain's African location, controversial themes like child soldiers, and mechanics like the ability to ride a horse in a vast, lush, open-world environment. And with that, I would like to end Day 30 of the Metal Gear Solid 5 Countdown Retrospective. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to share with us in the comments below your memories of this event in Metal Gear Solid 5's history. Also, I'll be releasing another video tomorrow talking about what came next for the game, so to be further updated on the Metal Gear Solid 5 Countdown Retrospective, stay tuned right here on Yong Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Yong out.